pipe is gonna be so cool.
Eddie, hurry up.
Oh, already? Wow. All right. See, I can't do nothing. Hey, you guys. Today, by the way, thank you for the bow tie. Today, we're gonna talk about the performance test. Okay, we're also gonna talk about bow ties. Now, we are gonna talk about the major issues there. A lot of people say, hey, the major issues are found in the memo. And my answer is this: sometimes. Two bow ties look very similar. This one is diamond tip. This one standard butterfly. They look the same, but they're not. The point is this: that the major issues, right? People are saying, "Hey, look! Just look at the memo. You'll see them there." That has happened out of the 6 times that we've had 90 minutes of performance test time. That has only happened twice. So even though it appears that they're in the same area, they are not. So where are they? I'll tell you right now. Let's go there now. Let's do this. Let's look at some real examples. And let's first refer to the ideal situation of where you find the major issues in the memorandum. When you see that, that is great. And I'm now looking at the performance test from July 2018 in the matter of Abigail Watkins. Now look. You see that very clearly, right? You see those are the major issues there. And it's beautiful when they do that. Imagine how much time you save. But this is not always the situation. In fact, in the last 3 performance tests, since this particular performance test, the major issues in the file have not been in the memorandum. They have been in other documents within the file. Let's look at an example of where the major issues are not located in the memorandum. And here we're looking at July 2019, State versus Martin. And there you do have a reference to 3 specific incidents. And we're going to look at an example of where the examinee did not identify the major issues. Why? Because maybe they were looking for them in the memorandum. They didn't see them. So here's what they did. They just went down here and then they saw, okay, they said, well, there's 3 instances and there's 3 highlighted parts here. So let's see how they did. And this is from BARESSAYS.com, property of. And so in this example, the examinee received a score of 60. And let's see how they dealt with the major issues. Of course, they said, hey, look, okay, we do have 3 incidents here. What are they? One is an application, which was not one of the major issues. And they did get this one here, visibly intoxicated. That was one of the major issues. But you see already, they're not doing great. So probably this essay is not going to do great. For the 3rd incident, the 3rd major issue, they did not identify the proper major issue. So what I'm saying here is that, especially for the October 2020 performance test, where you are going to have just 90 minutes, you do not have time to go out on an expedition. It's going to take a long time. You want to know how to find these major issues. Let's look at another example here. This example, again, is property of BARESSAYS.com. And we're still looking at July 2019. And in this particular example, the examinee received a 65. That they find the major issues. Let's see. So they go into, okay, the argument section. And they make a heading there. That is the proper issue. All right. The proper incident there. And then they found the second one. Right there, look, public intoxication. Look at that. This person they knew what they were looking for, and they established their heading, and they did their analysis. Wasted very minimum amount of time doing this because obviously they received a 65. They completed their essay. The point here is that the State Bar is now getting more elaborate as far as making the bar candidate identify these major issues. Now, I do want to share this information with you. There are 3 examples 3 common ways in which these major issues are presented. And I do have a webinar. The link is below. And there you will see that this performance test is largely about tips and strategies, because all these performance tests have a common blueprint, and I'm going to share that with you. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the major rules that are found in the library. Hope this helped. Until soon.